Hello everybody, welcome back to another video of Heroes of the Storm. Today we're going to be playing some Kel'Thuzad, because he is my third most played hero and one of my favorite mages. He's not necessarily very good in Quick Match because Quick Match tends to be an absolute mess of heroes, but he is very rewarding if you're able to get your combos off. Very difficult to do, but very fun. So we're going to hop into a game and hopefully have some fun. Alright, and we find ourselves on the Warhead Junction today. So, I like to go for Barb Chains at level 1 because I know Pussy who goes for a Frost Blast Q build. I like to play Kel'Thuzad like a combo mage who requires a lot of skill and proper prep time. So, it's much more difficult, and you really need to have, like an iron will, because it's frustrating if it doesn't work out, but it doesn't work out often. So you see the enemy team has like a Genji and like heroes that have movement abilities. It's gonna make it difficult to get your stacks, but like I said, once you get them and once you land abilities, it's very rewarding. So we're gonna wait for heroes to use their dashes and whatnot so they have predictable movement, allowing me to get my stacks. So we're going to get 4 stacks off the bat here. We're going to wait for these enemies to engage again, or have a predictable movement pattern, so we can land our abilities. And it's a difficult game plan, and it doesn't always work out. But as you see, we got 2 kills off of 2 combos, and we're already up to 8 stacks. So just playing super safe, just play like a little baby, and don't be afraid to get only 1 stack. Waiting for Imperious Q, or even following up off my ally here. And there you go. Another combo, another kill. We're up to only 11 stacks because the KT died too fast. As Kel'Thuzad, you have a really good baseline, wave clear. If you press your W and your Q in the minion wave, it'll like kill it in that one short quick combo. So boom, and then a Q, and it'll die. You don't have to auto attack it if you hit all of the minions. So you definitely use that to abuse yourself and get you into the late game faster. We're looking for 15 stacks, so we want to be in the lane with the most amount of heroes as often as possible. We're gonna take the safe route here because I don't feel comfortable fighting these guys. But you want to be in the lane with the most amount of heroes so you can get the most amount of stacks. After you get 15 stacks of your trait, you can then start to wander off into lanes that have a different amount of heroes. Waiting to rotate, just taking these safe paths, and I think we're going to want Armor of the Archlich to give me a nice amount of survivability if I get engaged upon by Genji, or really any of them can mess me up. Use that guy's predictable path movement and try to land something. It's okay to try to land your abilities. Like I put my W out there. Oh, that was horrendous. But I put my W out there and just like stay away from me, dude. To just try to land it outside of a combo, which that's totally a fine thing to do. Oh, I'm kind of shocked that landed. And we now have our Glacial Spike. This is wonderful news. This allows me to now roam and play the game as I please. So, we'll start the cap here. It effectively doubles the range of our E as well, picking up Glacial Spike. I think I'm going to head top lane to help out my ally and maybe send off a nuke. Yeah, that's what we'll look for. A lot of enemies are missing on the map, but I'm hoping to be able to get this off here before they see me. We'll press it like such. And land another combo, enabling us to get another kill with the help of our Glacial Spike. I was a little bit afraid because I thought I saw like a Tychus or somebody. Maybe it was Imperious rotating towards me, but we're fine. And I'll go ahead bottom to try to help out the friendly team. We can play a little bit more aggressively now that we have these stacks. We'll slow them, land some combos. You see the patience is very helpful. We activated our one ability to survive there a little bit, and we're so low. We only have 1,000 HP at half health, so we're just gonna base. There's no shame in basing and getting yourself in a more comfortable position. Like I said, this is a very, like, you have to be playing super duper patient with this build. I love Ice Cold. It enables your Glacial Spike, so you have it up more often, and that's really how you get kills in these weird, funky assassin matches. Is you farm kills off of your Glacial Spike, which is a cooldown that's only 20 seconds now that we got Ice Cold at level 7. You could also go Chilling Touch if you're kind of struggling to land your abilities, but it's definitely not necessary. We're going to go top lane because our ally needs help. The only thing I'm scared of is Genji. But it doesn't appear I'm going to get engaged upon. Unfortunately, we did lose our Li Ming. I was hoping we'd hit the Hogger, and then I immediately pressed 2 to try and anticipate getting a fast combo off. But now I don't have it available for when I'd actually need it. Using the Regen Globe is a fantastic way to bait enemies into getting hit by your chain. Shot in the dark. Worst case, my Glacial Spike deals good damage to the camp and allows me to get a little bit better clear going. Take these long, boring rotations through the map because it's safer. You really rely on landing combos to do well, but if you miss these combos, you can die rather quickly. There's our combo as best we could do it. Unfortunately, we did miss our Q, which is the real backbone of this build. It's the real damage of any combo. So missing it can be devastating. But now we got our ult, and we're at 24 stacks. Getting much closer to the amount of stackage we need. He sidestepped it. Good play by him. And that's the issue. I cost a 20-second cooldown to make a play that could have worked. And since we missed, we are just out of the fight for the next 20 seconds. We picked up Shadow Fissure because, as I mentioned before, this is a combo build. So we want to be landing combos. I need to just check the range here. Okay, so I can land it on heroes that are on this side. Otherwise I miss. We'll just hit a Q on him. Best I got is an ult because my Q wasn't off cooldown. At 26 stacks, so we're getting closer and closer. You're mean, Hogger. I hope you know that. Genji can kill me. I'm low enough on HP that if he wanted to, he could just walk right in my face and kill me. So, basing would be nice, but I think I need to stick around to clear out this minion wave. Getting good damage out there on the Hogger. Not enough to kill him. We'll send out a shot in the dark. Your ult's on such a low cooldown that shots in the dark are fine. And we are coming rapidly closer to finishing Master of the Cold quest, which means we'll actually be able to kill heroes. If I had Master of the Cold quest when I landed my full combo on the Hogger, he would totally be dead. Oh, please. Maybe? No, not quite. We tried. Unfortunately, I don't think I was moving during that interaction, so... Again, if I had Master of the Cold Dark, my quest complete, I think I would have killed Hogger in the top lane. That's fine. I'll have it my next combo I land. Oh, that misses? Unfortunate. You notice I used my Glacial Spike further back because it helps me play in a safe position. Maybe? Hey, we got the Genji. Maybe? No. Kel'Thuzad's R is just so much fun to use kind of willy-nilly. Want to take this so I can defend a little bit better in the top lane against Hogger. We need to wait for him to use his... Oh no, I didn't think he'd get his bounce off there, but he did, and he gets out. And I still do not have my baseline quest completed. Unfortunately, my allies got absolutely wrecked. Oh, was hoping they'd come through the thing. I'm getting pinged. Why am I getting pinged? We'll just clear out the minion wave up here in the top lane. This kid should die? Question mark? There we go. I picked up Chain Link at level 13 because it reduces the cooldown of my chains the more chains I land. Looking for any sort of R shenanigans that I could do. I think we're just... Oh, it's risky business to take that. We'll look for mid then. We'll look for the objective in mid lane. I count 4 heroes, so I'll get a free objective here. Push out this minion wave with, once again, this funky little combo that we have. Look for an R. Constantly on the watch to use my R button. Imperius is rotating towards me because he's been... No, he's dead. Never mind. I was like, he's been missing off the map. I'm scared. I think I'll nuke top lane just to finish her off. Yeah, that'll do. Because the nukes deal like 3,000 damage or so. There we go. And mid's so low, I would like to snipe it sometime soon. Also like to continue to farm Hogger because Hogger's a difficult hero for a lot of allies to deal with. And if we're able to deal with him, then that works for me. I'm fine dealing with him if I have to. Just really trying to play cautiously. That is a Pyroblast on the Kel'Thuzad. Would love to get a Q here. We tried. Kind of getting been a very slow mid game. Started off strong, but kind of slowed down. That's fine though. We are still ahead in buildings for the time being. As long as I can continue to defend top lane. Li Ming, unfortunately, got rotated on. If I can get a pick, that would be wonderful. I pick up Hungering Cold because I just love the... Oh, they're doing it. I love the extra burst damage that I get off of this ult upgrade. Oh, no. I'll press all my buttons on this. We got a triple kill off of it. If we could get a hog or two, it would be really nice. Yeah, it looks like we'll be able to get the hog dog as well. Right? Please? Alright. We'll get a free boss clear then. Hopefully kill mid. As long as boss doesn't take the building, that's a fine death to take. If I land my combos there, we might get the boss, but I needed to try to stand on it so we could get it faster. But yeah, we defend the building. We got more kills. We got a camp pushing in the bottom lane, which is helping out. When I res, I'm gonna go mid to try to I need to just press 1 Q on it. I wish my ult could deal some damage to it. That would be fun, but probably broken. And you can see we're really focused on not dying, so we have a very small death margin, and we're focused on soaking, just taking whatever we can take when we can take it. Oh. Bite me. Alright, we got middle killed. He's too fast with it. He can press E before I can press E a second time. Or before my Glacial Spike can activate. And I did waste my arcs. Whenever I press my combo, I just kind of smash my face on the keyboard and pray. Here does come the Hogger. Oh my gosh, he did it again. We're fine. Yeah, we're chilling. Hey, we forced him to stop the cap, so we saved this objective by good minimap awareness. Whatever.
I'm making a tactical retreat.
Try to time it out so he doesn't see. Oh, we hit him too. What do you think? He's basing right here? No, we tried. Oh, I really mistimed that. This hero is so much fun, though. You get to try all these, like, crazy things that wouldn't typically work on some heroes. You know, I can stall out objectives from across the map. I can one-shot heroes with proper timing and ability usage. I have to be playing super cautiously because I don't have the HP pool to play like an idiot. Stalling out his R with using my E to interrupt it. And my E's right back up off cooldown, so I could use it as a second damaging ability, which combos with barbed chains. And I don't think I mentioned what Hungering Cold really does, but basically anytime an enemy is rooted, anytime they take damage, that damage is increased. There's a full combo and the death of a poor, sad soul. I love Shifting Malice, so that's what we're gonna pick up. It grants me the ability to dash and use it as a disengage, a kill finisher, just extra poke damage through a fight. It is on an absurdly long cooldown, which I don't like that aspect of it. Let's see if I can't outrange the Odin. Oh, he can ult even when he's rooted. That's sad. But thankfully, his cooldown's like 60 seconds, which is too low. And mine's only 20, so I feel fine about that engagement. And that's another thing with Kel'Thuzad that you have to just come to terms with is you're going to land perfect combos that just won't work out because the enemy team uses their long cooldowns to counter it. Probably should have just full comboed him, the Hogger. Because I used my Glacial Spike, but I was too afraid for my own life to do that. I wonder if Imperius is top lane. Hogger's there. We could look for this guy. Whoa, that looked like it went through him. Okay. Oh, well. Another 20-second cooldown. Hogger is here. Okay, he's rotating through. We're kind of suffocating the enemy team, and you'll notice they're very cautious of me. They're playing, for the most part, around me, and, like, I don't know. I think they're playing pretty afraid, which is good. You strike fear into the hearts of the enemy team, and it really helps you. Just as long as you're alive, it'll help your team do better, because the enemy team, if Imperius lands an ability, it's game-changing. There we go. That's a huge pick. But if I land my abilities, as you see there, it's also game-changing. Oh, huge job by the friendly team there. Gonna try to look for another pick. They're probably gonna be out, but we can dream. Playing a little bit more aggressively because we're up on heroes, so if I die, it's not the end of the world, and I have Shifting Malice, so same thing. If I can, I can kind of use my dash as a disengage. This is the dumb play, but the fun play. Let's go. We landed it. We can get one more stall off. That's all I'm gonna get. All I'm gonna get out of it. We'll go top lane and push with the boss that friendly team should have easily. And now I just got to be a little bit careful as to where the enemy team is, because they did respawn, or are at least in the process of it. Our Li Ming's been doing well, getting good siege and damage out there. It would be nice to bait out Hogger's abilities with my chains. If we could get his Hortapult out of the way early, could be nice. But I'm also okay just supporting this objective. Oh, I probably should have just used the extra range for my ability there. Trying to get some ult spam because there's not much I can do while I'm kind of waiting for my ult to come back. But it does look like we'll get the keep. And we got good push elsewhere in the map. So I'm happy with both of these things. A little bit afraid. Looking for the Tychus there. Couldn't get it. It's a 20-second cooldown. And keep in mind, that could be a 30-second cooldown. But since we went ice cold, it just opens up so many possibilities. This needs cleared, and that's risky. We're so split that I really don't like this. Best I can do is ult from afar to help out my allies. Yeah, we'll try to look for something now that I got the minion waves cleared out, but that was a pretty bad engagement. Oh no, I got sidestepped like a potato. We'll slow him, and I'm gonna have to actually use Shifting Malice just to live because Pyroblast is gonna mess me up. Yeah, if Genji presses E on me, I die. Hogger's gonna ult for me, isn't he? So we'll play around the tower here. Nice job there by the Artanis, and good support by the Nova, able to get us another kill. We'll base because I'm significantly low on HP. And hopefully we don't lose our Artanis. Thankfully, no Pyroblast because we tanked it earlier. And I would love to get a pick. It's so greedy, but I don't know. It would be fun to get a pick, I think. Oh, what am I doing? If you use your Glacial Spike and then you pull an enemy towards it, if there's terrain in the way, they'll get pulled to where the terrain's at and not the Glacial Spike. So you want to be using your combos in such a way that it will stop the hero where the hero is rather than where the Glacial Spike is, because your brain just autopilots to where the Glacial Spike is, but that's not always the case as to how you want to be doing it. Oh, he has a lot of spell power. Probably could have Shifting Malice killed him, but erring on the side of caution. Please stall. Good. Oh god. I don't think that this kills me unless Genji engages. He's looking for it. Alright, that's fine. I might be able to stay and just land like one of these guys. Yeah, if nothing else, we should kill Imperius. Oh, that once again, it looked like it went through the hog or the enemy team. Just getting full HP because if Genji does his stuff, he kills me. Good job tanking that by the enemy team. Hey, we hit him. Shifting Malice value, baby. Owie kablowie. That's gonna leave a mark. Okay. Just let me base. If Genji comes, he can kill all of us. He's not here, thankfully, though. Oh, this map is so stupid because it just stalls out forever because the objectives are very, like, unimpactful. Boss is up soon, and we will actually have a 2-kill advantage for 30 seconds, so I love this call. Nova's not with us, unfortunately, but it should be fine to at least start the boss. Hopefully she'll group up as it carries on. And I'm going to use my Glacial Spike for the extra damage, because it does deal a little bit, you know, 700 damage, which is pretty good. Make sure we don't take any unnecessary poke. There we go. And we're able to capture the boss at a pretty crucial stage of the game. This could easily win us the video game if the enemy team doesn't play this properly. I don't want to get picked, but I also want to be forcing out their long cooldowns like Hortapult, Neo Steel, Coding. I think that's what it's called. Things of that sort. So we're playing a little bit aggressive. Even that Tychus W pokes me for like 20% of my maximum HP. Hogger might be trying to end in the bottom lane. If we're not careful, we could get wrecked. Trying to look for some stuff. I'm not going to get it, and this is so much damage that I don't think we can really end. Yeah, I don't even think I'm going to be able to defend this keep in time. But we should be here to... Oh, they're going for it. Friendly team's going for it. We might have been able to end. Oh, that might have been a misplay. Basing there. But also, if we don't end, we definitely lose the video game. So, really good play there by the Hogger to make me base for this. Continue to look for anything I can on the map. Maybe just push this out a little bit. Once again, nothing we can do really because objective sucks. I want to clear out the catapult. And then I need to be grouped up with the friendly team. Enemies are probably on the camp. We can check it by pressing R. And if a hero's on it, then they get hit. We'll know. But since they dodged it properly, we weren't able to see them on it. But continuing to just protect the allies. We get another nuke off. And playing like this supportive Kel'Thuzad. A lot of displacement happened there for no real reason. Missing my ability sucks though. Oh my gosh, I missed again. That's horrendous news. Jeez, I need to polish my Kel'Thuzad. Pretty lame. That's the third miss in a row. Gonna use Shifting Malice to try and survive. We do unfortunately lose one ally. Could be more if we're not careful. There's one kill. Oh, that sucks that they reacted to me. I didn't realize I'd kill Genji with my ability. Oh, huge swap. That'll get Ming her recess that she needs. If she just presses E and R, she should be able to get another kill, but she was a little bit hesitant, so she's not quite able to. Yeah, I misplayed my Shifting Malice there. I was hoping to be able to Shifting Malice on the Genji, and that would finish him off, but he got finished off by my Q, tick damage, and the kill didn't give me the refunded Shifting Malice. If I got it refunded, I might have been able to get another kill. And I also never activated Armor of the Archlich. If I activated that, probably could have helped out a little bit more. But since this is Warhead Junction and the objective doesn't matter, our deaths don't matter either. Because we keep just getting a couple kills. People get low in the team fights. People back out. It's such a large map that you're not able to get any push done without any healers to heal you up. So this game could go on for 40 minutes. Boss is up in another minute, and I'd imagine that boss would be the straw, the nail in the coffin. And I am sick of not getting impactful kills early on. That's what I want to look for. Although I don't have my Malice up. And if the enemy team groups properly, it's just game over. But I have mid lane to fall back to, so I'm fine trying to get this nuke. Enemy team is not shown on the map at all. I'd imagine they're in that bush. No, they're just back there defending Narnia. Alright, there they go. Big engagement by the enemy team. They get a team wipe here, we definitely could lose the game. Oh, what an ult by Genji. That's unfortunate. You can see, once again, they're using their big, long cooldowns to survive my spells. And all that I can do is just say, don't get tilted. And that's all you can do. We're landing these impactful combos, getting good stuff done, but we can't seem to get much done because they're using their long cooldowns. But it opens up room for my allies to succeed. That was pretty good. If they chase here... Oh, they didn't chase. Unfortunate. Now I got that long cooldown to deal with. We do have top lane pushing really hard. So they're gonna have to base for that. Activate our 1 because I really don't want to deal with Hogger shenanigans. We unfortunately get staggered by the death of our ally. There should be a good pick. We've won the video game. GG. Let's go. Catapults for the win. It did not seem like we were super impactful that game because we didn't get a whole lot done. But when you sit back and look at it, top siege for the team, second highest damage, very respectable siege, 12 kills and 15 assists. We were able to set up our allies so much by just creating space and using our spells, so the enemy team had to play with caution or they would die. They had to waste Hortapult multiple times to survive. I was getting pyroblasted off cooldown because they wanted me out of the fights. Genji had to use his X Strike to try and live, and all of these long cooldown abilities enable me to let my allies do all the work. So that way, whenever they get hit by a Li Ming orb and are at 1 HP, they can't just Hortapult out. Or if they see a low HP Nova, they can't X Strike on top of them. The build we went in today's video was Master of the Cold Dark. I'm going to have to exit the game to finish it. That's Master of the Cold Dark is not an ability that we pick. That's a that's our trait. But the build we went was, I believe it's Barb Chains at level 1. Yeah, Barb Chains at level 1 to increase the damage of our chains and give the armor reduction. It's super strong. Armor of the Arch Lich, so if Genji jumped on us, we could activate it and possibly get away. Ice Cold, because you saw it, that whole entire game, we were looking for a combo on a single hero, and having more Glacial Spikes means you have this ability up more often. So you have your Glacial Spike up 3 times in a 60-second window, like X Strike 60 seconds, Hortapult 60 seconds. Whereas if we didn't pick this, we'd only have it up 2 times, and it just limits our chances of getting a kill. We then went for Shadow Fissure because the burst damage is necessary in a combo build. Chain Link, once again, it adds to more cooldowns and more burst damage. You're able to get 2 E's off on a hero rather than just the 1. Hungering Cold because, once again, it adds to that burst damage. The spell power increase isn't actually more damage than just a flat 55 tick every time. And then Shifting Malice because utility is key, especially whenever the enemy teams start having dashes and abilities to get on top of you. So that's how you play Kel'Thuzad in a 5v5 assassin match cluster mess. Also, that was a 5-stack on the enemy team. Do we have anybody grouped? Yeah, we had a duo. But I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Please leave a like and comment if you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Someone's gonna kamikaze it.
yeah, we just gotta... Oh, Leo!
She can't get out. they ran. They're terrified. They're like, what do we even do?